All right, we're here with Jack Sock, who beat Yoshiyota Nishioka a few moments ago here in Newport, and we'll begin with
Look at
Nina.
Nina. Sorry.
By request, we'll begin with Nina.
Hey, Jack.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great to see you. Great win. How does it feel to get another win under your belt?
Feels good. Haven't had too many the last few years, so it's definitely nice to, especially an ATP event. I think they said out there back in a quarter since first time since 2018. So that feels great. I feel like I'm kind of catching my groove a little bit. Obviously, tomorrow will be a very tough test, a very different match than today. Big, strong Kevin Anderson and ball becoming super quick and much more fast paced. So I'll definitely have to be ready for that.
How fun is it playing in front of a crowd?
It's the best ever. I missed it a lot. I'm not very good at playing in silence. I think I realized that the last 18 months. Even if I lose, I'd rather put on a little bit of a show and engage with the crowd a little bit than go win in silence. It's not too fun. So super excited to definitely be playing in front of people again.
And you're obviously comfortable on grass. I mean, you may have won Wimbledon. What you like the most about playing on grass and also playing doubles as well as singles even now?
Yeah, it's actually weird. Even like when Vashka and I won the doubles at Wimby, like I wasn't. It was my least favorite surface actually, and then I think now maybe the older I've gotten and the more I've played on it, I've definitely grown to love it a lot. It brings out just a different style maybe in everyone. You got to be a little more handsy. It's a lot of some awkward points, some weird situations you get in, which I actually feel like I thrive in sometimes with some of the cat and mouse type stuff. So. Yeah, I'm loving it, and the courts here are unbelievable this year, which makes it even more fun.
And you've got a few wins now, but how important is it for you to get consistent match play? And I know sometimes it's tough when you lose early to get another tournament and go to another location. It's kind of a bit of a grind, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's been, I think, especially obviously I've been playing primarily challengers this year, and it's been even tougher, I think, with that because the schedule is just kind of, pretty sporadic. If you want to go spend a bunch of weeks in Europe or somewhere else with the quarantine rules we've had and testing and all that, it's been it's definitely been a grind. So to get a string of tournaments here in the States this summer where it makes the travel a lot easier, you're playing in front of home fans and all that, it's a great feeling. So and hopefully if I can keep building my ranking up, I can start getting into to ATP events again and make my schedule a little bit easier than having to try to find tournaments, around the world and play, try to play weeks in a row consecutively.
You say you don't take it for granted anymore, but has it been a bit of a challenge going back to the Challenger Tour and then having to come back to the ATP Tour and kind of flipping back and forth?
Yeah, for sure. I think I don't know how many people went from top 10 to unranked and starting over, but I would assume not too many. And for some my own fault and obviously some I can't control with injuries and COVID and all that. So it's I don't know. It's a part of life. There's nothing I can change about it now. Obviously, I was at an incredibly high level that I think I can get back to. I think I'm showing that I'm producing some great tennis again. And for me, it's kind of just the beginning for my team and my family, my wife. Now I'm in a much different place in my life, and I actually feel like it's easier to go out now and play. And play freely, and I've accomplished a lot in my career, to this point, and a lot of things I'm proud of. So, like we said, I'm out here to try to add on to that. Otherwise, there'd be no point. So it's kind of playing with house money and playing free and playing for a lot more than just myself.
All right, Peter, you have any questions?
Yeah, quick question, Jack. You must be encouraged not only by the results that you've had, by the fact that there's a lot of people in your camp rooting for you because you're an American guy.
In my camp, yeah. I think it's definitely nice to, fans-wise, it's nice to be around again. It seems like the virtual fans or the virtual people in tennis, aka social media, seem to think that I was dead and gone in this sport and going to no longer be around. So it's definitely nice to engage with, have human interaction here with fans that actually, believe in you and that want to support you and that are positive with you. And it's nice to see that I still have, I feel like a decent amount of fans around, especially in the States. So I love going out there. I love performing for them and putting my best effort out there and trying to win. So, obviously playing in front of them, and then, my home support with, my coach now, Alex Bogey, who, without him and the support of our team there, I wouldn't be back here. I didn't have a lot of people that believed in me, a couple years ago, and he was one and has stuck through it. And obviously my wife and my parents and my family. So, I feel like I have the kind of perfect blend of support team right now to come back.
Any
One
other
quick
questions,
follow-up.
Peter?
Yeah, one quick follow-up. I know you're physically fit, but being fit mentally, ready to meet the challenge every day in a match, was that very difficult to overcome? Is that a continuing process now over the last couple of months?
I appreciate the first part. I think you're the first person in my entire career in media to ever say I'm physically fit, so that's nice to hear. And then the second part, I think mentally, it's kind of like Nina said, it's not easy going from either top 10 or getting buys in these tournaments at one point, and would be playing on the weekend in a lot of them. So it's definitely not easy now coming back and kind of grinding your way through it again. But honestly, we're kind of thriving. We're enjoying it all. Like I said, it's kind of the start of the second half of my career for me, and I do think I have a lot left I can prove, and a lot of great tennis in front of me, if not some of my best. So I'm excited for it.
Okay, all set. Go Sooners.
Huh? No.
On that note,